Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Warhammer 40,000's Chaos Gate Daemonhunters with me, Core. And we'll start off with a timeline, which is thankfully quite small today. So, Bakir is still mad at us for another 10 days, our hull repair is going to be done in 9 days, and we only have 3 soldiers that are wounded right now, at 2, 10, and 16 days. We also have another Grandmaster's report coming up in 25 days, for which we basically have nothing, unfortunately. Our requisition is at 0, but we do have quite a few servitors. Now, in the last mission, we had a really good time with the level ups here. So, Rithvane is actually someone that we got from the previous mission that we never leveled up. But on top of that, we also have level ups for Estrius going up to level 9, Kai at level 7, Boars at level 6, and Garmo at level 6 as well. So we'll start with Garmo, simply because we can just click her and be done. So Death Strike gets an additional point of damage. Hit and Run gets 2+ range. Very nice. Very easy to enjoy that upgrade. We'll go with Estrius next. And I think that we're going to be moving towards the Teleport Strike discipline. Currently, he doesn't have too much in the way of willpower. So rather than doing something like upgrading the Teleport Strike, which he almost never uses, I think we're just going to give him Teleport Boost, which gives him a 50% chance to regain AP when he teleports. And then we're going to go into probably the willpower. Because an additional warp charge on Hammerhand usually doesn't work because we always end up killing the enemy. And then willpower, and then an upgrade to the Cybolt. So I think that's going to be good for him. Assuming we don't have any soldiers die in the near future, that'll be it for him at level 9. Otherwise, we will definitely be communing for our interceptors. Sarian Kai, our paladin. What did we want to do with you? I think we wanted to improve your critical abilities, perhaps. Maybe instead of Ruthless, I kind of want to get Hammerhand. Getting a guaranteed crit is almost always valuable, so I'm thinking maybe we go in there. We'll get Ruthless Precision the next time, but for right now, I'm happy with that. Boars, what can you do for me? Well, you could continue to be a tank. Provoke. Melee discipline. I mean, that's quite nice as well. We could give a target willpower. I mean, that is kind of insane. So it takes 4 willpower, but it gives a target 3 AP. Or no, is it 3 total? 5? I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see. I really like that. In addition, I'm thinking that we possibly move towards the melee weapons and get armor break. That could be kind of nice. That could be kind of nice, actually. Either that or Rend the Unclean, because I don't think we're going to go too far into the Aegis Shield discipline. And our Provoke probably isn't going to be necessary because we'll have our Paladin here. I think we'll go for here. We'll get in the next stage of his leveling up, we'll get the melee discipline. Anywho. And then Wraithvane. First off, let's see what he is. So he has 10% chance for melee and ranged weapons against demonic enemies. Very cool. He also has, full ability points. So, to be honest with you, I am going to need to look into a little bit more about what this guy is about. And we'll upgrade him probably in the next episode. So, we'll leave him for now. He does look incredibly cool, though. Bolt gun and an omniscient axe. That's super cool. And he has a servitor. Select a location, range 6, and provide fire support. Awesome. I like that. I like that a lot. Anywho, taking a look at the map here. We are still taking our time here with this. Let me see and remind myself what we have going on here. Seek and destroy the Bloom Spawn. 2+2+1 Grimoire for a tier 3 Narthesium and a tier 3 piece of equipment. Additionally, we also have this one, which is going up to 4. 4 requisition with grenades, nice. 5 requisition, actually, and a tier 3 Storm Shield and a tier 3 Power Armor, as well as a tier 3 Warding Staff. This is also a spreading mission, a Bloom Spreader mission, so I feel like we really have to pick this one. As much as I'm not going to like it, it's kind of going to be necessary, so let's get her going. We'll even have to go through this Warp Storm, which I'm really not looking forward to, because I'm sure it's going to hurt us. Okay. Death Guard encountered.
Warning. The enemy vessel is focusing fire on the Libris Malleus.
They seek to destroy my research.
Alert. Void shielding has diminished by 90%. Further impact will breach the Libris.
Okay. I think we're going to overcharge the Libris' void shields. That's kind of why we, made them in the first place. I don't really want to send a strike force if we're going to be fighting the Reaper here very, very soon. And opening fire is going to probably hurt us. So let's do that. Void shields take 1 damage. Enemy cruiser destroyed. That's fine. So if we look at where we're at right now, then you guys went down to nothing. Whole damage penalty removed. Interesting. Okay. Either way, let's go ahead and take a look at this mission right here. So we can definitely kill people with grenades. I have no issue with that at all. Now, how are we going to do it, though? I know we could bring Bosk, but I feel like we probably shouldn't.
Rugen.
Does Rugen... Do either of our Purgators have grenades? No, they don't. Okay. These guys... I'm starting to feel like these guys are a little bit of dead weight. Might be interesting to get another one here, somewhere around the line. Either way, just for the sake of... I know this is going to cost us an experience, and I apologize, but just for the sake of getting some additional experience there, I'm going to bring in Bosk. But what I'm going to do is I am going to essentially make sure that all he does is grenade kills, and we'll go from there. So, we'll get you some frag grenades. We can also take a look at getting you maybe some extended magazines. It's probably not a bad move, actually. Oh, way to go, guy. I don't know why I did that. We needed the grenade slot. That's what we needed. And then we'll get the psychotrope. So, sorry. A little bit fuzzy in the head, apparently. Now, aside from that, we do want to give him some good armor. Probably here is just fine. How much? Oh, we definitely have enough to get extra equipment slot. +1 armor. Nice. So now he has an additional equipment slot where we can give him that extended magazine. Next on the docket here. Let's bring in our Paladin. Let's see. Not our Paladin. Is Iolanthus?
Iolanthus.
I want to get him to level 9 here, real quick. So perhaps we give him the halberd, because he is incredibly valuable with it. We will give him the 20% resistance to 2+ willpower and focus, so that he can do a lot of 4 strikes. Extractor servo skull, or alternatively, Liber Demonica. Yeah, if we go with the Liber Demonica and the Hammerhand, that's going to be really, really strong. We'll bring in probably... Can we bring in Harn?
Harn.
I'll bring in Harn. And for him, he has a tier 3. We'll give him that tier 3 Terminator armor with max willpower. He also has an Extractor Servo Skull and a Seeker Servo Skull. And then for a ranged weapon, let's get him that tier 3. Is that on? Who's that on? Boars? Yeah. We don't need boars. Okay. We'll give him the upgrade there. And I don't really see the need to upgrade this right now. Perhaps in the future. But for right now, let's go ahead and give the last spot to... Do we want to give it to one of our assassins, maybe? Could we get our... Perhaps not. Perhaps not. Perhaps what we do is we... I'm gonna rebuild these guys from the ground up, if I can. Perhaps we give it to our librarian here at the end. Now, you're already... You're taking that from Harn, so instead we'll give you this. We can upgrade that to have an additional armor. And then for a ranged weapon, +2 against demonic targets. That'll be valuable, especially when we have Anchored, which will allow you to do that damage from any location. And then for a melee weapon, I don't really have anything else I want to do with you. So perhaps give the additional focus. 4 strikes also give 50% or 30% chance to crit. That's not terrible. I mean, that's really not terrible, actually. Perhaps we do that, and then we'll leave the focus for now. I think that's not truly necessary. Anywho, other than that, I'm thinking we're in a pretty good spot here. With Cadulon, maybe what we do instead of a Seeker Skull is we give him a grenade just to be extra safe. And I think we're ready. Alrighty guys, so we are currently in a Warp Storm, so we don't have our other 2 over here. We are also not within Prognosticar range, so all we have is High Sanctuary and Torpor. I think rather than Torpor, I'm going to get Tide of Shadows to Purify and give 100% resistance for 3 turns. And I think we'll go from there. Alrighty guys, ready to go, and we'll see you in there.
Our prognosticators augured an imminent threat below.
I can sense it already. The bloom spawn here has grown and is ready to expel its seeds. We must act quickly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what we got here. We got 2 bloom spawn and a spreader. Bloom spawn 1 is to our right. Nope, that's bloom spawn 2. Okay. And then the spreader is right up here. So fairly simple as the approach goes. We'll just go right up the right side here, kill both of them, and then get a quick finish. That's the goal. I'm going to stick to it. And we do need to keep an eye out on all of these things. Now, I do know that in the past, we've struggled a little bit with the timeline on these. At least maybe I've felt like we've struggled, even if we haven't as much. So I'm just going to try and keep it tight. Keep the window as quick as possible. Let's see. We can probably open up the reinforcements here. Alright, Plague Bearer, a Plague Spewer, Plague Champion.
Advance, sons of Barbarous! Enemy sighted!
Alright. Now, someone has to remind me what Assault Order does. Target a blast area over area 5 at range 14. All enemies gain 1 melee damage and 1 move speed. Okay. Sounds good. We can do that. We can fight that. So, just realized that we don't have an interceptor here, which is just fine. Not a problem at all. Now, what we can do, though, we can give Biomancy to you. I'm thinking then that from there, we... Oh, I really hope you're not going to parry it. Yeah, there we go.
I've claimed a seed.
All right, so from that, you can do some pretty good damage. Thinking perhaps a quick frag grenade would be good. Sanctified kill zone gets all of them.
Brothers, I have marked our target. Foe wounded.
If we get the Gate of Infinity over here.
We travel unseen paths.
I'm fairly certain we gave you the 30% crit chance, which gives 35% in total. Not sure that that's actually going to help, but worth a shot. And then we can do another force strike here to try and get that crit chance. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, either way, I suppose.
At your service.
So if we move over here,
What is your will?
We can actually move you guys over here.
What is your will?
Toss the grenade. That's disappointing. Oh, we could hit him with the psychotrope.
Your command?
So if you move this way.
Here.
We can then toss a psychotrope grenade. Do the damage there. That's 2 kills with a grenade. Nice and easy. Thinking perhaps we go here. We have a 30% chance. Force Strike takes that up to a 30% chance, which is nothing. But we also have a strong chance of killing if we do. Oh, there we go. And an instant kill right there. Alright, so that just gives 2 damage to Iolanthus, which is no problem. Ow. You hurt. Oh, it hobbled. Okay.
My armor remains a fortress.
No problem. Alright, so
I am here
let's
to
get
serve.
you...
Taking position.
Can we do some damage to this guy?
I, sir.
Yeah, I'm thinking... We can probably get an easy kill with the melee.
The Emperor. Kneel.
Yeah, so you parried. But you won't parry that.
Yes,
And then your
Commander.
grenades do not enough damage. That'll kill though. Perfect. Don't care. 2 more enemies. That's all we need. Now you have a ridiculous amount of damage. So we'll do this.
Your end is near.
Almost kill the darn thing in 1 hit.
Down.
And then you do.
We have
This is why you are amazing. Iolanthus is a boss.
Cajulon.
Right. Now, we need to Empyrean Domination. I forgot we have an extra frag grenade here. We'll do Empyrean Domination to drop the Warp Surge chance down by 50%.
Moving out.
And then I'm thinking we move forward with the rest of the troops here. Need to chop this off. Let's see, where are the other scars here? Or the vents, I should say. Right over there, it looks like one is.
As you command.
Should be... Thinking, yeah, so it's right there. So we're getting there. Actually get that with you. I know at this point we do have, what, 9 turns, I think, was after that Bloom Spawn event, but still. Yep, 9 indeed. Just still quite a few. So I don't want to get too close there. I'm certain that there's going to be some sort of
Yes, Commander.
scary enemy presence over there. Although maybe I went too far here anyway. Or potentially not. There should be a set of reinforcements. I'm sure of it. But,
Standing ready.
oh well. We'll see. We will see. How far can you go? You're hobbled, yeah. But you can teleport, and you do have the teleport boost ability, so...
Advancing.
Oh, very, very close. Okay. So, let's move you forward, and then maybe... Oh, wow.
Shields us.
Very close, but I think we're on the edge of their visible range. -1 max willpower. Not ideal, but definitely not the worst thing in the world.
Seeking the tainted. Unleash me.
Let's get you to open up. I don't trust this. There's got to be some reinforcements around here somewhere, right? I bet they pop up next turn.
Affirmative.
That'll be out of range, hopefully.
What is your will?
I'm gonna move over here. I just don't want to be next to the explosive barrel. And then from here, you can do a little bit of damage. Let's see, maybe we can get a grenade off of that. All right.
Iolanthus.
Let's do lots and lots of damage, Iolanthus. Okay, so at this, boom. Ah, come on.
Enemies destroyed.
Hey, when's the last time you were upset for getting a getting a crit, right? All right, well,
Your orders?
not the worst thing in the world. We still have 2 more enemies to kill with grenades, but we can definitely make that happen.
Your orders?
Next on the chopping block is going to be the bloom spreader.
Yes, Commander.
Let's go. All right, and then you can move just a little bit.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
that was actually inside there. I see.
Chosen shield.
Okay. There's got to be one more set
I am here to
of
serve. I will come.
enemies. There's no way that that was the only set of enemies that we fought. No way.
On my way. More horrors
Okay, there we
invade
go.
our realm.
That's what I needed. I just needed to kill those enemies. Okay. Ah, we found... Oh!
Blood is eternal.
Okay.
My filth unwanted.
Alright, well, maybe I asked for a lot and got more than I bargained for.
Just look at the vile thing.
Ready for battle.
Show it no mercy.
The warp shudders below. Be swift, Commander. The enemy attempts to intervene.
Alright, this just got real scary. Man, he really likes his plague spreader.
Arms at the ready.
Alright, so it looks like we have 2 Terminators here. One Light Lord Terminator, which is just a standard, and then one of the Lords of Virulence with the gut. So he gives armor piercing to everybody, which is quite scary, which is that Master of Destruction. Don't like that at all. Now, let's see, what do you have? Area 2, range 14. Feel like we might actually just back off here.
Yes, sir.
There's no reason to
service.
get too terribly close.
Standing ready.
Is that? Here, suppose we could just move you here. Actually,
It will be done.
not really making a difference here. Now,
Yes, Commander.
where is your extractor range? So just out of range of that, it's fine. I'm thinking though what we might be able to do is set up
Position
Overwatch.
secured, Commander. Unleash me.
Let's see. And you do have Vortex of Doom, which provides a lot of damage. Either way, we'll see. We'll see.
Contagion. Another gift.
All the Aegis shields in the world aren't going to help us right now.
I bring death and decay.
Ow.
Strong we shall stand. Advance with impurity! I strike true. Blessings from the grandfather. Slither.
That's a little terrifying.
I sense the enemy converging.
Ah. Okay. That's not great. But on the positive side, I have a way to get us out of here now. So, let's, first and foremost, let's toss a Psychotroche. So that'll kill 2 of them. That gets our glorious deed done. So as much as I hate to do this, I feel like we just gotta book it, you know? So we got Vortex of Doom, which does a fair bit, actually. But let's take a look at Extraction first. So we have 4 from you, 3 from you, and I would assume 2 from you. 3 from you, actually. Nice. Well, I'll tell you what, this is definitely more than I bargained for. As much as I'd like to just straight murk all these guys, I don't think that's actually going to be a possibility.
I've claimed the seed.
So, because I suppose what we could do, is we could toss a Seeker Servo Skull on these guys. So all of them get vulnerable. What is the likelihood of you doing Psychic Onslaught? So that does a ton of damage, actually. Not necessarily enough, but it is a ton of damage.
What is your will?
So in addition to that, we also have Vortex of Doom, which is no stun, ignore cover, doesn't do knockback. Alrighty guys, this is going to be real dangerous here if I choose to do this. Actually, you know what?
Here to serve.
No, it's not.
Your orders.
I have Honor the Chapter. Alright,
Fast.
let's get her done.
Firing now.
Alright. Gets kills on a lot of these guys.
Your orders.
I think actually what we're going to do, though, is we're going to give that to you. Get everyone? Almost. Not quite. Not quite. Tell you what. Ah, man. I kind of want to... I want to give it to the other ones, but we got to give the experience to the guys that we can.
I will defile your
Perfect.
course. Your orders.
Can do an explosion here.
Firing on target. No demon shall avoid its fate.
So then from here,
The Emperor lights our path.
you do... You can't actually hit. You can with Psychic.
Feel my wrath.
Alright.
I am the Emperor's fury.
Alright, see, we can do this. It just takes a lot of insanity. Man.
I am here to serve.
Alright, so what that means, though, is that we could
My blade is
potentially...
ever ready.
Iolanthus.
Praise the Emperor.
Do we use Empyrean Domination? Or do we...
What is your will?
I feel like we probably just take the damage. So if we do armor break, it's not going to help you. Cybolt also is not going to help you. You have 35% crit chance, which is nice, but I think realistically,
At your service.
we don't have warp charge on you. That's fine. You do have one more opportunity. So potentially,
Your command.
you could kill him. Nice.
We strive.
Nice. All right, and then I think we'll pop the... Not Gate of Infinity. We don't have Gate of Infinity. We'll pop High Sanctuary. Additional range never hurt anyone. And then you have one more option here, Harn, which is probably going to be killing the Marine here. Nice. Quick and dirty. You can instant kill that one.
I must sanctify
Now,
my
why
mouth.
can you do that? I'm actually not sure about that, to be honest with you. We could also do a hammer hand. I think, yeah, we'll do a hammer hand. Disable your
Emperor,
stream
guide
of
my
corruption. Since that thing is terrifying and does way more than I expected it to. Nice, you get the Ruthless Precision. And a
hand.
kill.
Glory to Xiphos.
Oh, you had a resurrection emblem? Darn it. Alright, well, I can't complain about that
Strong
too
we shall
much.
stand.
I'm thinking what we do then is... Okay, those guys are moving forward. See what the Warp Surge brings to us. One of our units is trapped in Bloomspawn Grove. Okay, well, in that case,
Standing ready.
it's not like I am that worried about it. We'll just do a Psychic Teleport.
Travel unseen
I don't know if that's actually going to
paths.
break the Bloomspawn, but... Yeah, it looks like it does not, but that's okay. We don't necessarily need that.
What is your will?
So Iolanthus here is going to be
Your orders?
getting a Warp Speed Biomancy.
Strike swiftly, brother. Your
We can
command?
then do a Hammer Hand,
Your end is near.
which takes a third of its entire health. Or strike it.
Me.
Another crit. And then we'll kill it with you, because we need you to get... I think you're pretty close to leveling up, right? You are very, very close. So we'll just keep pumping you full of XP here.
Excellent work, my brothers. Commander, you have done well today.
Very nice.
Demon
38
shall avoid
XP.
its
And we
fate.
like it. Very, very easy as far as Bloom Spreader missions go. I like that the game... It gave us a little bit of a scare there with the two sets of reinforcements and the Lord of... what is it? The Plague Lord. Whatever it was. The guy that has permanent armor piercing. But we made it, so. And I'm also excited to see what the armory brings. A tier 3 storm shield as well as a tier 3 set of power armor. Although we only get to pick... Oh no, we do get to pick 2 of them. Nice, because of that, that Death Guard ship. I forgot about that. So, this one, Mirror of Judgment. Defend position gains 3 armor and parry, instant parry, 1 time per turn with an upgrade for 2 times per turn. I mean, that's kind of great. Fortitude. Auto Aegis. 25% resistance with a chance of plus 15 and 20% crit chance. Also 1 plus melee damage. That's not bad. That is not bad. Now let's see. Faith's Shield. 25% focus. 1 plus move speed and 2 plus max willpower. So the Mirror of Judgment seems quite nice. It also gives 3 armor. I think that's fairly normal for a shield. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think we're going to take that. And then I like this. And I like this. But I feel like this has more utility. especially because it has focus on it, which is nice. But it seems like everything that I have gives willpower right now. So maybe we give this here. That gives high resistance, and especially if we give that to our librarian, that's 40% resistance. So I think we're going to go with these two. And worst case scenario, we can also give this to someone else who needs an auto Aegis, you know, and then go from there. So we'll pick that. And then Iolanthus did get injured, unfortunately, but he's so close to leveling up. Light wounds at 11 days. Alrighty, guys. That's going to be it for this episode. We are so gosh darn close to getting the Reaper, the Tantarus Reaper, Munificus the Undying. I even looked up his name so I could say it. But I'm a little scared of him, but I think we're going to be doing okay. And once we get into that fight, we're going to have a heck of a time beating him. But that's going to be for next time. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you spending the time watching the episode, and everyone who comments and likes and subscribes. It's incredibly valuable. So thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.